So I've got my hand sanitizer, I've got my clean palette and my spatula, I've got my brush cleaner here, I've got some spray sanitizer, that's for things like lip pencils, and I've also got a cutting cape. So before we start, we're going to check for any contraindications. So is there anything that will stop us from the makeup application? Then I'm going to sanitize my hands, give the area a wee clean, and then I'm going to use a cutting cape just to protect the clothing. Although right now I'm not going to use it because it restricts me from working. Then I'm going to make sure all my brushes are clean, which they will be, and my hair is tied back. So I've already cleansed and toned my skin. I'm now going to go in with a primer, which also has a moisturiser built into it. This is just going to give us a beautiful base to apply the makeup on top of. It's got to make it nice and smooth. So we're going to apply that with a foundation brush all over the face, the ears, and down towards the neck. Now, once you've got a nice even coverage, we can go in with the colour corrector. Now I've got a bit of redness on my face, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to decant the green product onto the mixing tray, and I'm just going to dab that where I need it the most. So any red areas, I'm going to put the green colour corrector. Then once I have got the green everywhere that I need it to be, I'm just going to blend it in. Then, once we've got that all nicely blended out, we're just going to decant a light concealer onto the mixing tray. And I'm just going to apply that with a flat brush again to the under eye area, the bridge of the nose, and the middle of the forehead. Basically anywhere that we want to highlight any of the high areas on the face. And then I'm just using a small buffing brush just to buff that out. Now, once we've done that, we are ready for the foundation. So I mixed two shades together using my mixing tray and my decanter. And what I'm doing is I'm just applying a wee small amount to the face just to double check that's okay. I was happy with it. So I continued with the application using my foundation brush, just using even strokes all over the face, making sure to go over the ears as well and down towards the neck. Then I'm taking my large buffing brush and I'm just going over all that foundation and making sure it's all smooth and seamless. Next, we're putting some translucent powder on a brush and we're just going to stipple that into the face. We stipple just so it doesn't move any of the product underneath. Then we're going to use a bronzer here for the contour on the temples, cheekbones and the jawline. Once we've got the product where we want it, we'll then take a contour brush and just blend all that in so it just looks lovely and natural. And once we're all blended out with contour, we're going to take an eyeshadow brush and just add a pop of highlight to the top of the cheekbones, the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, and the centre of the forehead. We're now going to take a rosy pink blush and add that to the apples of our cheeks with a blusher brush. You can get good application by smiling. Then we're decanting a eyeshadow base onto the palette, and we're just applying that to all over the eyelid with a flat brush. And we'll do that to both of the eyes. And once we're happy with the coverage, I'm just going to blend that out again with a buffing brush. And we're going to take a tone of eyeshadow that's as close as possible to our natural skin tone, and we're going to just blend that all over the eyelid. This is then followed by a darker shade. This is a pinky brown that I chose, just in the crease. We're using back and forth motions, and then to blend up the way, we're just using light circular motions. Now I'm going to decant some liquid eyeliner onto my mixing palette, and I'm using an angled eyeliner brush here, just working my way from the inner corner right out to the outer corner and eventually into a cat eye flick. Just trying to make sure that joins up from the outer corner to the inner corner there. And we repeat that on both eyes, remembering the symmetry, trying to get it as symmetrical as possible. Then, once we've done that, we move on to the lower waterline. So we're just applying that eyeliner to the lower waterline now. Now I'm taking some disposable mascara wands, and I'm just applying the mascara underneath the lashes and over the top, rolling the wand over the lashes just to make sure I've got an even coat. Now I didn't have enough product on that spoolie, so instead of double dipping, I have just got a new one, and I'm just applying the product and just doing the same with the other lash. And then moving on to the bottom lashes. Now we've got some false eyelashes. These are nice natural ones. I didn't want them to be too over the top. So we're just applying some lash adhesive, just a thin layer to the band of the lashes. The lashes have already been cut to fit the eyes as well. So just a thin layer of the glue to the eyelash band. We just let that dry for a short period of time, just till it's tacky. And then we'll get the eyelashes on there. So starting from the inner corner to the outside, trying to be as close to the lash line as possible, because this means we'll have the most natural appearance at the end. Then I'm going to take a darker brown one similar to the colour of my eyebrows, and I'm just working my way from the middle to the outer corner, and then so you should have more product towards the middle and ends than you do at the start of the eyebrow. Yeah, then that's followed by a eyebrow gel. Okay, so once we're done with that, we then move on to lip liner. So we're just applying that to the outside of the lips. Then I'm going to give that a spray. And then we're decanting red lipstick onto the mixing tray. And I'm using a lip brush. I'm just going to fill in the lips inside the lines, making sure I've got plenty product on my brush as well. Then once we're happy with how the lips are looking, we can then add a little beauty spot by just going back into our liquid eyeliner and just putting a wee beauty spot with the eyeliner brush. Then setting spray, a matte setting spray, and voila!